And Kyle says, Matt, when do you think Subaru will do a refresh to the WRX? I need the back fixed. I don't know if the back's going to get fixed. I think it might get even worse. I feel like we're going to see, I feel like a wilderness version is almost inevitable at this point. So I would expect the black cladding to just rise even higher up and probably consume the trunk lid and just just take over the entire vehicle at some point. But as far as a refresh for the WRX, it's usually what, 3 to 4 years for a refresh. So they came out in 2022 as far as model years goes. So I would say maybe look for something in 2025, 2026. But Subaru is also not usually sticking to that kind of a cadence for the WRX. They always are happy to let them kind of simmer here with the past couple of generations. So, we had basically the same styling from 2015 all the way through till 2021. That generation never really got any kind of refresh. So they could really just ride it all the way to 2030, even if they wanted. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to see some paint on the back bumper, but I think, a lot of people have done it in the aftermarket. It's really not, it seems like it's not that hard to fix. So if you really love everything else about the WRX, I'd say, find yourself a good body shop that can, get that painted, or just even some people, I think there's actually people sell just like body kits of just like a new rear bumper, maybe something like that's worth considering if you love everything else about the car. Because I mean, WRX is pretty good. It's still not my favorite driving thing, but it's hard to argue with 272 horsepower and a manual and all-wheel drive for 30, low 30,000s. It's a really compelling bargain. They really knocked it out of the park with the pricing for those, at least on the lower end.